What's up, fam? It's your girl Green Tara Ty, and I'm back with another reading for you guys. Thank you to all of my new followers. I appreciate every single last one of y'all, truly from the bottom of my heart. So let's just jump into the video. So the first card I have for you guys is the Seven of Cups in reverse. We also have the Five of Cups in reverse. So I see you guys are starting to come out of the energy of overthinking, probably the energy of isolation. I'm feeling like you guys are stepping into a higher vibration. Maybe your energy kind of been thrown off a little bit. I hear some of you guys been feeling stagnation within your energy, and I feel like right now you're coming out of that season where you're starting to maybe come out the door more, do things. I feel like before you maybe was just kind of like not really wanting to be seen, not wanting to be bothered with anyone, just kind of wanting to be in your own little world. Which bring me to the Eight of Cups in reverse. Again, I feel like you guys was just kind of was in isolation for a while, and I feel like now that you're coming out, you're starting to realize that the only way you're going to receive these new opportunities that Spirit is trying to give to you, which here with the Ace of Swords I'm picking up this energy from, is if you get up. And I feel like now that you're actually getting, and it's funny because I did a read yesterday, and it was similar to this energy here. So a lot of you guys, again, I feel like I got the Hermit card, literally the Hermit. You coming out of that energy. It's like you're starting to he had the light. It's a torch. You're following the light now. You're not allowing yourself to sit in that lack energy that you've been in. And I feel like some of you guys have kind of been in that energy for a while now. I hear Spirit saying some of you guys for a couple weeks, some maybe just a couple days, but those days can feel like weeks. Because when your energy is not at its highest, and then it's stagnating, it's like whatever your energy is like is stationed at, that is how your overall body, demeanor, you as an energy being is gonna come off. So if you feeling I hear some of you guys probably were feeling overworked, and I feel like it's not even really overworked. It's just you're so sick and tired of working in a certain place. I feel like some of you guys are in careers that you like, but maybe you should try different environments as far as your career. Like, for example, Spirit, help me out with this. Let's say you are a yoga instructor, and you work for a company where they have a lot of yoga instructors, and you kind of like maybe have contracts or something of that sort. So I feel like what Spirit is saying, you love what you do, but the job, the place that you're working at, that you're giving your service to, because one thing about Spirit and you guys too, my collective who drawn to this read, I feel like you guys know that the work that you do is more of a you don't do it for the money, put it like that. You love what you do. It's the reason why you chose that career. But lately it's been kind of draining you, because you've been kind of like wondering like, well, I know I love what I do. So you've been kind of questioning yourself like, well, what is it? And I feel like Spirit is saying it's not that you're getting burnt out from what you're doing because you love what you do. It's the environment that you're doing it in. It's something about the environment, the location. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords, going back to the Ace of Swords, I feel like now that you're it's like you're starting to look at it in a different view now. It's like now that you have the light with the Hermit, with that torch in his hand, it's like now you can receive the Ace of Swords. Like you can see things differently. And I feel like Spirit is saying this message was needed for you to hear, because you were starting to think that maybe it was what you doing that's you like you no longer want to do anymore. Y'all get what I'm saying? I know I just didn't make no sense with how I just said that, but it's not what you're doing. it's about the environment that you're in. And I feel like Spirit is saying, I want you to brainstorm and think outside of the box. Think, some of you guys can literally take what your career that you're doing right now, and I don't want to be specific because it's a few people on here that, you know, different careers, but it's going to resonate with all you guys differently. But I do feel in my heart though, some of you guys thought that maybe it was the career you picked, and I hear Spirit saying, no, it's not that. It's just in, oh yeah, some of you guys can take what you're doing and not go to a different environment, but create your own environment. I hear Spirit saying the most. A lot of you guys, not all of you guys, because some of you guys, it'll be better for you to stay in a work environment as far as like a 9 to 5. And some of you guys, and the reason why I say that, Spirit is saying, because you can have more clientele like that. But some of you guys can take your skills and you can create your own environment. So if you're a yoga instructor, going back to my example, you can become your own boss. You can create business cards. I hear Spirit is saying, put yourself in a position to be a business owner with your skills. And that's for some of you. And for others of you, you probably been with a company for so long, and I feel like before you reach, like, for example, and I'm just using this as an example because I'm in the health field myself. Before I was a LP and I was a CNA, some of you guys had been with a company for so long that before you reach that next level that you're in right now, you was with the company. So now that you went to school and elevated yourself, or maybe the company even paid for you to go to school, you feel like you owe it to the company to stay there. And I hear Spirit say you don't owe them anything. Always understand that you owe yourself before anybody else. And overthinking about what people is going to think about you, or how people is going to perceive you from you making a decision that you know is benefiting you, is one of the worst things that you can do to yourself, like his Spirit is saying. So stop thinking about your moves and putting other people's perspective in your mind, and think about your moves and putting your own perspective first, and understanding that you deserve to be happy in all areas of your life, and that's including your career. So this is definitely coming off as a career read. We got the 7 of Wands again, rapid changes. Gaining, literally it said fruits of labor. Everything that you put in from day one to now is paying off for you. But I feel like some of you guys kind of been putting all your eggs in one basket, in the Spirit, and it's time for you to let go, move on, and let me put you in different positions, in better positions, where you don't have to feel so overwhelmed and so stressed and so frustrated with what you're doing. Because I hear Spirit saying, I want you to have true happiness and true joy with everything you do. And I feel like some of you guys kind of feel guilty for that, because you feel like, well, I shouldn't. It's a time and a place for everything, and work is not always supposed to be fun. But I hear Spirit saying, but it's not supposed to be as hard either. So, sorry y'all, some of the cards fell. Hold on. And I feel like Spirit really want me to say this one. If I can reach it. Y'all, somebody don't want y'all to hear this because I couldn't get it, but I got it. So we got the Moon, and we also have the Queen of Cups. Again, with the Moon card, I feel like Spirit is saying, release the illusions. Again, somebody didn't want you to see this. Somebody that you working for right now, I hear Spirit is saying, they know your potential, and they know that you're better than being where you're at, but they don't want you to leave. They don't want you to understand who you are, which is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is sitting healthy, wealthy, don't have to beg or want for anything, because they attract. Clock that T. So that's all I have for you guys. Remember, Moon card, it's an illusion. Don't let them trick you.